Hi, my name is Elektra Yao, and I'm the artist visa lawyer located in New York City. So you want to know what's the perfect timeline for the O-1 visa? Well, we're going to talk about it right now. So the short answer is there's no perfect timeline. There's no one size fits all for the O-1 visa process. It's important to know that different attorneys work different ways, and there's no perfect or wrong way or right way to approach the timeline for the O-1 visa. This is why in our law firm, we have different contract types based on the urgency with which you need us to work on the petition. There are some individuals who want a little bit more time and they want guidance throughout the process, especially in the beginning with how to ask the signers or the future employers for the signing of their documents. There are other individuals who are on a really tight deadline, which means that they need to file yesterday. But this doesn't mean that you can't file the O-1. It just means that you need to find the O-1 visa timeline that works best for you. This is going to depend on how many people you know, the attorney that you're working with, the urgency that you have in gathering documents. And again, it's something that is very personal to you. In our law firm, we have different types of contracts. We have a 3-month contract, which allows you to take your time in gathering the documents and getting the documents signed, a 2-month contract, a 1-month contract, and a 2-week contract. Yes, you heard it, a 2-week contract. This means that I will file your case 2 weeks after you have hired the law firm. So this essentially is fast tracking your case. And this does not mean that there's a decline in representation. We're committed to drafting the strongest letters of recommendation, the contracts, and overall crafting a very strong petition. I want to give a little example of a 2-week case that we had of a very complex client who was an OnlyFans model. I'm proud to say that that individual was approved. I will do another video on how we argued the petition, how we argued the case with very limited evidence. But it is definitely possible to file your case sooner rather than later. This does not mean that other firms who might take a longer time are not doing a good job or they're doing a great job. It just means that everyone processes their cases differently. In our firm, we're super structured. We give reminders. There are deadlines that you must respect, that we must respect as well. And this, I think, helps in measuring the expectations. So if you expect me to deliver a document on a Tuesday, you will receive that document on a Tuesday because we are committed to maintaining the structure of the contract and, most importantly, maintaining your trust. It is very important that you trust me, that you agree with the strategy, and that we collaborate together so that we can both produce a successful result for your petition. But there's no one size fits all. You can work with a firm that takes 6 months, and they exist, and you can work with a firm that takes 2 weeks, and we do exist. So it's about your urgency, it's about your adherence to deadline, and it's about, most importantly, your comfort level. You need to be comfortable and confident in the attorney that you're working with and in the timeline that you choose, obviously respecting whatever deadlines you may have with regards to your current status. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this provided a different perspective because a lot of the times clients during consultations will say, oh, isn't it a 6-month process? Or my friend took 8 months to file her case. Absolutely not. With efficiency and structure, it is possible to even file your case in 2 weeks. We are living proof. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, follow, and share so you can get more information on O-1 visas.